The novel Animal Farm is an allegory. This means that for every single person or thing in the novel, there is a corresponding person or thing in the real world. Firstly, the farm represents the land of Russia. Mr. Jones represents Tsar Nicholas II. He was king of Russia for a while, but then was murdered by communists. Speaking of communism, Old Major represents the two main communist figures. First, Karl Marx, who was the founder of communism, and second, Vladimir Lenin, who was the leader of the Russian Revolution and implemented communism in Russia. The pigs who started controlling the farm represent the Bolsheviks. This was the group that led the communist revolution in Russia. Napoleon and Snowball represent Stalin and Trotsky, respectively. Snowball's more modest beliefs are like Trotsky's, whereas both Stalin and Napoleon promote a more radical ideology based on total control. The pig squealer represents Vyacheslav Molotov and the Pravda, or Russian newspaper. His cunning arguments led no animals to question the decisions of the pigs, much like how Molotov used the Pravda to control the masses. The dogs that do Napoleon squeal are representative of the KGB, or Russian secret police. They are the ones that would kill science and imprison enemies of the state. The time when Napoleon starves the hens represents a Holodomor, a genocide of the Kulak peasants by Stalin. The workhorse boxer represents the proletariat because he enthusiastically adopts communism. The show horse Molly represents the bourgeoisie, and her love of ribbons is like the love of materialism for the bourgeoisie. The flag of Animal Farm represents the flag of the communists. The hammer and sickle represents the factory workers and peasants or farmers. The Animal Farm flag has a hoof and a horn, which is similarly orientated to the hammer and sickle. The raven Moses represents the Russian Orthodox Church in Russia. Moses was banned from the farm and then came back, just like the church was. The pigs being scammed and attacked by Mr. Friedrich represents the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact signed by Germany and Russia. That was a pact signed by Russia that said Germany could not attack Russia, but it backfired as Germany just attacked them anyways. Finally, the donkey Benjamin represents cynical intellectuals like Orwell himself, which brings us to the theme of the entirety of the book. The book reflects Orwell's beliefs on human nature by using allegory. The pigs. The fact that the pigs end up becoming humans at the end reflects his belief that absolute power corrupts absolutely, and the nature of humankind is to eventually become what they set out to destroy.